Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, March 8th, 2021, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, I don't know if you ever played, there's an arcade game called Whack-A-Mole, and it's like a board that has these holes in it, and then mole heads pop up through the holes, and you're supposed to hit it with a hammer. And anyway, I today was a profitable day, but also extremely frustrating. And it was frustrating in part because the hedge fund managers were playing whack-a-mole with everything this morning. You can see this. In other words, any stock that got up too high, they hit it over the head with a hammer. That's the analogy I'm using. You can look here at the Dow and see the pattern in the Dow here. Uh, it opened up, it got up to 600 points up here on the top, and then like the last 2.5 hours, it gave up quite a bit, ended up closing up 293 points. Anyway, we saw this same pattern, actually saw this pattern in all 50 of our stocks, virtually all 50 of our stocks. And so we had some great trades today. I saw very high equity in several of our trades today, but they got pounded down toward the end of the day, and that was very frustrating. It's hard to see profits slip away, and we still have profits, but we saw a lot of profits and some good stocks slip away today. So the statistics: Dow closes up 293 points. We closed out. We had only two positions to close out. And yeah, I know if you're trading trade chasing 9.5, you had three positions. Okay, there's sometimes difference between these two platforms. This is ProSuite is what I do for the videos because it's easier to see things. Okay, so we had two positions in ProSuite today. We closed those out with $6,700 positive. We got into 8 new positions. 6 were positive and 2 were negative, and we are carrying $36,000 positive in open trade equity going into tomorrow. So easiest for me to discuss everything here that I'm talking about. I'm going to look at 4 stocks today. This first one really drove me crazy. Okay, I talked a lot about this on Friday because we had a significant loss on Friday. It might have been $6,000. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But anyway, but in the aftermarket, this is ANCN, and that is Encano Therapeutics. Okay, Encano Therapeutics closed with a loss on Friday, but in the aftermarket, this thing took off, and this morning we had bought this thing about $4. This morning at 1 a.m., I do get up and look at that sometimes. I don't stay up. I just look at it and go back to bed. But it was up to $7. From $4 to $7, that's a big run when you're holding over 16,000 shares. Anyway, we just got up to $7 again up here about 45 minutes in when we normally get out, but we didn't get out because this was such a big gap it holds us in for another day, supposedly. So we didn't get out at this nice place up here. That would have been worth about $45,000 in my account. And then it starts to slide and slide and slide and slide, and finally stop down here at $6,700. So we went 45,000 to $6,700. Yeah, that just makes me want to puke. We did get re-entered then when it turned around, got re, and we have $2,500 in open trade on that re-entry. Have no idea what that thing's going to go now, but this was just sickening to watch. It's so hard to take. Next one. This is KOSS, which is Koss Corporation. We bought this about 2 hours in. It got well up over $10,000 there. Pulled back to $7,400 on the close. Next, GameStop. Yeah, I told you just last week that it looked like GameStop was getting warmed up with some dancing charts. It happened this morning. Pretty good so far. Gapped up. We grabbed it right there. That's about about $160 we're buying that at, and it closed pretty close to 200,000. No, I'm sorry. We bought it at $160. It closed pretty close to $200, and we have $13,000 in open trade equity in GameStop. That looks pretty good. It's holding in the aftermarket. And finally, this was the big surprise, because all day from the open to the close, everything was going against us. This thing came to life during the last 2 hours of the day. This is EXPR. That's Express Incorporated, not to be confused with ESPR. I won't go into all that. Anyway, EXPR, Express Incorporated, is in our portfolio. That's what we're trading. We bought this hour in. It really took off toward the end of the day, closing pretty close to its high, and we have $20,500 in open trade in Express Incorporated, and that is also holding in the aftermarket. So anyway, frustrating day, but we are quite profitable. Let's hope everything holds. Maybe something will do a big pop for us tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. Trader Bob signing off. See you tomorrow on Tuesday.